Chit chat. So I recorded this. What is that? I recorded this. Sorry, guys. And then I'm re-recording, so I deleted it because I need to tell y'all all the stuff that's been going on. Okay, so let me make this quick. I went to my job 4:00 yesterday. Worked from 4 to 7. She wanted me to be on the training module on the computer for an hour. It took 3 hours, and I did all of them, even the one for next year. So Monday 4:00, I go back in and start on the register. That's that. Just mailed up my first Parchment order of the year. Got that out the way. What else? I'm trying to remember everything that I need to tell y'all before I tell y'all about my job. Oh my gosh. I think I told y'all that my pastor did a thing about grow your money and how you should pay yourself and pay your tithes and offering. And he was touching bases on things you should do if you got debt and how to pay it off and how to start with the smallest balance and so forth. Stuff I already started doing. I know how to do. So that was a blessing from the Lord. What else? I'm gonna try to think of what I need to tell you guys. I'm sorry. I'm over here washing some quick dishes right quick because I'm about to cook me some pancakes. I feel a little pancake-ish. So yeah, if I think of anything in between, I'll stop and tell you. So let's talk about it. Day Friday. So we're sitting in the office and all of a sudden we get this email from our department head about a meeting. Let me tell you something. When I saw that email and he just walked past me walking fast, I was like, something's up. Got a bad feeling. So he gave him a call and he says, guys, sorry, this is short notice. Y'all can't see me. Sorry, this is short notice. But I think you guys need to know this. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what is about to happen? Now, mind you, I'm in mortgage. I've never been in mortgage, so I don't know the ins and outs of mortgage. Well, for the last 2 days, from yesterday when we had this call I'm about to tell you about today, I've learned a lot. And mortgage would be something that I would probably most clever in my life do. So he said there's a lot of changes, which we knew about because we're getting a new system. So, I expect for there to be some changes. And he said, with the rates going up, it's really slow. Okay, I get that. So a lot of people don't have a lot of work to do. And then he said, we just let 9 people go. And none of them were temps. These people have been with the company for some years. And then one young lady who got hired the same time I did, just got married and had a baby. I think they've been married maybe a year, and I think the baby might be, I don't know, maybe 6 months. But see, I had a lady that used to be over us that did not like this girl, because every time he mentioned her name, she would roll her eyes. And this lady is an evil, nasty heifer. I'm glad she's not over us. I don't trust her, and I don't like her. So, yes, they go, there's a lot of changes. Rates are going up. And, I don't want you guys to stress about your jobs. We got somebody you talk to. If you ever decide you want to go to another department, let us know, and we will definitely help you out. Like, they would go in, and he was like, this is coming from the higher ups. They made the decision, which after the meeting, I found out a great part of it was performance. So when it's time for them to cut loose and your performance look like crap, you gone. So yeah, so this is a billion-dollar company. I'm still trying to figure out how they do things, because in our whole company we have a little over 1,100 employees, and now effective this year, 600 of the employees are through a temp agency. And they're okay. They brag about it. And they love the fact that it's like that. But I was told because they don't have to pay them the insurance or whatever, and they can just cut them loose when mortgages go crazy or they don't need people. And then when they need people, they bring other people back through the temp agency. They've actually brought people in that was working with the company who retired and left, brought them back on as temps. I don't know how that worked. They did that. So, we're on a call, and I'm like this. Everybody is quiet. The whole entire department. You can hear piss. You can hear a rat piss on cotton. And he was like, is there any questions, anything you want to know? It was like, I don't want you guys to stress. If there's opportunities, this is mortgage, there's a lot of changes, and there's more changes coming. I mean, a lot. And this new guy that's over our head guy is riding his behind. He is so close to him, he looked like skin on this man's behind. He is not playing. This department has been the worst department in the whole company for years. And the guy they got running it, BS, that got that position, well, now they're starting to see he ain't about nothing. The fact that you made a man a manager because you needed more managers, and the manager's been here for 20 years, who is my manager, who knows absolutely nothing. This man has delegated his work out to his employees, and he sits down and do nothing all day long. This is a trifling man, but because of his color, I don't care what nobody says, this man get to keep his job. 20 years and you know nothing. I can't come to you for nothing. I have to go to your boss. Check this out. When I have a question or need help, his boss, like my immediate boss is a male, and his boss is a female. She told me to come to her. Y'all know this, but y'all never do nothing. And he's made manager, and he knows nothing about management. He has done so much stuff to me, I could have got this man fired a long time ago that you're not supposed to do. And he's a low-key racist. I'm saying what I'm saying. That's what it is. I know he is. And I'm going by what he said in the comment he made one day. And people may be like, oh, black people so sensitive. Let me tell y'all something. There's certain races that can't do and say certain things because we know how you really feel. Some. I'm not going to say everybody white is racist. That's bull. I don't believe that. So, back to my thing. So he started, it was just this long meeting, and they was just trying to reassure everybody, and everybody's still in awe. And one lady, a lot of our people, like some of our underwriters, loan processors, and closers are not closers. I think closers are out of state. So they're working from home. They've never been to office. They don't have to. And I think low-key, our company's going to try to make everybody that work from home come into the office. So I think that's what they're going to do that, because he kept talking about we need to do something together. And so, just because we don't work just because they don't work in the office doesn't mean they don't know how to communicate and deal with people. But anyway, and so I'm not sure how they're going to do that. And I didn't know a lady that's been a manager with the company for years left 2 months ago. I realized I didn't see her because I saw this guy, and I really don't see as much, but I started seeing him. And it was just weird, but I didn't think nothing of it. And so I stood up in my cubicle and saw the top of his head in the office. And I was like, hold on. A lady is in that office. So a guy I know working in our department who sits in front of the office, I said, hey, what happened to that lady? He said she left and went to a credit card company. They was dumbing down her job description not to give her more money. And she left to go work for a credit card company. But she got pulled, so she was making more than she was making there. She was a manager. So, everyone's kind of quiet at this point, and we have a new system that we're getting that's going to take people's job from them. And I asked my supervisor about it. Why I asked him. He told me, well, I don't, whatever. Sir, I don't trust you with nothing. So, I was talking, so let me fast forward. So that was the meeting. So today, a manager called about, us setting our goals and see what kind of training and stuff we're going to do. But he didn't ask me when he asked his auditor about what we thought about what they thought about the call. He didn't ask me that. But he just said, I want you to shadow with the processors and closers or whatever, because that may be something you might want to look at. I didn't think nothing of, I got a headache. I didn't think nothing of him saying that. I'm just listening to him. And I'm like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he said that before. About to give me some pancakes. He said that before. Because, I think what he's trying to do is, if anything happens, being that he don't do nothing, he'll try to get that position because ain't nothing really to do. That's kind of the snake he is. That's why I don't trust him. It is what it is. And they would probably give it to him with no hesitation at all. So, so I have to shadow them, which I'm going to do it because I have to note that I've been trying to learn how the department works. And that's with everybody. That's not just with me. That's just something they've been doing. So then the head guy, like you got the CEO, his right-hand man, and then the head guy over our department. So our head guy comes by, he was like, hey, such and such is going to be looking for such and such. It's a secure job, you know. Let me know. We can help you get in, you know. And he was telling me exactly what they do and blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking like, and I'm looking at him, I was like, okay, I need to look into this. And then all of a sudden, I was like, hold on. Why are y'all telling me this? Because prior to, I asked the lady that's over my boss, my immediate boss, I said, should I be looking? I said, I'm not going to be upset. Things change. Nothing is permanent. You know, just let me know. She was like, right now, she said, everyone's good. She said, no, she said, everyone's good. No one's going anywhere. Something like that. So I was like, okay. But then when he told me that, I was like, is this man throwing me hints? Or he's just trying to let us know that, you know, start looking because we can't guarantee you. Now, mind you, the guy over our department, he's a cocky joker. Let me tell you what he said one day. He said, they better be happy they have a job. And when he said this, the guy that was his boss at the time didn't really care. He loved him. He could do whatever he wanted to do. But then he retired and he died. He got ran over by a utility vehicle, whatever that thing's called in Africa. And they said all this man did was travel and use the company's money. And he died doing what he loved doing, traveling. And so, yeah, a truck rolled over on him. The Jeep that you see in Africa on TV or whatever, if you've been, it rolled over on him and crushed him and killed him. That's all the details we got. And they brought in this another guy. And this guy is not playing. This is not his guy. He's not playing. So, you know, everyone's going to look out for them and try to do. I got one lady that's over my boss. She's trying to do everyone's work and her work for job security. But she already said when she turned 65, because she's 50-something years old, she said she's retiring. And this lady works 7 days a week. And they cut her bonuses and everything. Like, her bonuses were so sweet. It was nothing for her to go buy a brand new $90,000, what was it, a Lexus Jeep? Or some type of Jeep. Like, this chick, money. Sure, she still makes good money. So he told me that. So there's a girl who works in accounting that I worked with before at the bank who actually gave me a reference to come into the company we're at now. And I was talking to her, and she was telling me, she was like, oh, there's more changes coming down the pipeline. She said, just watch. She was telling me about people who is quit, who's retiring, who's leaving. Like, the whole company is being impacted about whatever change they're going to do, but mainly our department, I guess, because I didn't know there was a downside to mortgage. I did not know there was a downside to mortgage. Didn't know. I used to get 20 plus packets a day. 20 plus packets. 20 plus packets. And see, I don't have a mortgage background. So and then when I got there in 2019, this is what pissed me off with my manager. I was trying to learn and understand. They just wanted you to sit down, scan this, type this in, contact this person. That's it. If someone asks you what I am, I'm supposed to be a mortgage loan assistant or whatever that is. So I wanted to learn more, and I kept telling him, I was like, do y'all have a manual? There was no manual. There was no guide. There was no nothing. They were sending me to Google and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mae's website to get training. I talked about this before. I kid you not. Companies, a lot of companies now, I think the majority of companies, they will not train you. A manual got made after I got hired, and that manual was made by a woman who thinks she know everything. She's really nasty. She'll cut your throat, but she's stupid as hell. She is stupid. That manuals make no sense. It's behind. It's outdated. I've sent the lady who is just swimming in work to update, but I don't know whether she'll get it to me. And it's messed up. They don't know what they're doing. I've said this before. The company that I work for is flying by the seat of their pants. They're clueless. Totally. I've never seen such. Didn't know it was a thing. And this is a $1 billion company. A $1 billion company. And I'm not just making this up. This is a $1 billion company. $1 billion. And you don't have a training department. You don't have no one who can come sit down and do your manuals. Learn step by step so when people come, they know how to do stuff. You got managers that's clueless. Let me tell you, I thought it was a joke when this manager was asking for help, and when someone asked her something in the middle of the meeting, she said, hold on, let me go to Google. They said, yeah, you do that. She's still employed and she's a manager, and her department don't know how to do their job. So yeah, so if I was to go to another department, my hours would be different. I don't know how much more I would get in pay, and it could be a possibility that I work from home. I wouldn't mind working from home, but I mean, I don't have to. I would like to have my hours where I'm at home at 3 o'clock. Oh, I get up at 3 o'clock, and yeah. So I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know what's about to go down. You got managers who's gonna cover certain people, and they don't have to worry about whether or not they have a job. It's just a lot. A lot. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I just want to get out of this debt, and I actually wrote out a game plan with my debt. So I got 6 bills. I'm paying on the first one now. Did I tell y'all? Let me tell y'all what happened. So they told us to sign to ADP so we can get our W-2s. I've been signing ADP for almost a week or two before the month was out. One girl got hers since the 24th. I called my customer support line. The boy told me he had to escalate it, and then he'll send me an email talking about that email went out of error. It's not getting to the 31st. He lied. I don't ever want to talk to him. If he answers for him and said, no, I'm going to talk to somebody else. He lied. So then his manager emailed me, said they're going to have to escalate it. I sent her the email about what he sent me, and she just going to reply back, I've escalated up. Now I want you to see what your employee is doing. So finally, this happened Tuesday. HR, because I was giving them to next Tuesday, reached out to me, gave me a new password. She reset the password. I can get in. There's no W-2 there. You see how stupid the company is that I work for? So I told her, I was like, I changed it, but it's still the same thing. There's no W-2 there. She was like, can I send you a secure email with the W-2? I said, yes. $1 billion company. $1 billion company. $1 billion company. The technology, I don't know where the hell this money is going. $1 billion company. $1 billion company. And I'm not talking about just 1 billion. I don't understand. I will never understand. Maybe it's not meant for me to understand. Maybe I should just mind my business. But yeah, so this Friday, I'm supposed to be cleaning up and getting ready for tomorrow. I got to plan for the weekend because I don't go back to work on Monday. I'm sleepy, and I don't know why. I don't know if because it's cool outside and my house is feeling good and I'm about to devour this pancakes or what it is. But baby, your girl is sleepy. So I was supposed to stop by this doggone job and tell this lady I need the 17th off. Just that day. And nothing else for February. Nothing for March. And then, oh no, yeah, I do. I need 2 days off for February. 2 days off for, March. 2 days off for March. So hopefully I remember in the morning to go by and tell her. All right, so I'm about to cook my food and I'll be back on in just a few in a better angle. Am I the only person to eat breakfast food at night? I remember times I would crave some breakfast food. I had me some bacon, grits, and egg, and some pancake. I don't know why I do that. But I tend to do that. And lately, I've been eating pancakes. I need to have to be done with it. So I can be done with this. I try to eat it in the mornings so that it will get me through the day. So so I can be full. I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but I know I told you about the classmate that lives in Boston. And I heard him talk about a weighted blanket. And I never heard of it because I live in the South. And I've never heard it, never seen, didn't even know what it was. And one day I walked into a thrift store and found one. Let me tell you something. I took it home and I had it, I washed it. Some Lysol disinfectant real good and washed it. And I have it on my bed. And it's heavy. And I get up under it and my body heat and that weighted blanket together. But what I'm going to do is, I said it because it's been really cold here. Like, on some temperatures we never had, and my light bill is still $94. I'm in awe. But I'm still watching it because the Minion is a ripoff. So I'm looking for, y'all know back in the day, and Grandma used to have that cover that had different patches on it. And they had a bunch of them on the bed. And it would get cold. Because they had that wood stove heater in the old house. One of my grandmas, not the one who raised me, the other one. You get up under them covers and you be warm. And in the middle of the night, you throw them off because you sweating. Because you done got wet because that heavy blanket keep you warm. I'm looking for about one or two of those. They're rare find. If I find one in good condition and it's really heavy, I'm going to make sure I really clean really good. And I'm going to put that on my bed every winter. I can count on one hand how many times I turn the heat on in my house. I don't like heat. Heat makes me so miserable. Now, when it gets really cold, in the wintertime, yeah, I want a little heat, but I don't want a lot of heat. Like 60 degrees is good. 70, not even 50. I can rock with it. I tell people all the time, heat not only kills you, it makes you miserable because you can take off all your clothes and that's all you can take off. You can't take off nothing else and you're still miserable. You can be cold and you get up under them covers, get in the middle of that bed and sink there and kind of scoot into that mattress. Baby, or lay next to a fat man or a man who just body temperature is on high as hell. Oh, baby. Sweetheart. That's it. I like to, if I had a man who was in the bed and he got his back turned toward me, I'm going to take my body and I'm going to scoot up under his back. Scoot up under his back, his lower back, snuggling, and I'm good. I'm sure that's really uncomfortable for a man, but for some reason, getting up under behind a man while he's sleeping, and a lot of men, I guess, I don't know, my husband did, when he was alive, I can feel his body heat before he makes it to me. My youngest son is like that. I think it's a metabolism thing. But baby, ooh. That's it. Okay. So, I was sleeping before I started I was sleepy before I started I was sleepy before I started cooking. Now I'm really sleepy now. I'm looking at a copy of my W-2. I almost feel like she threw this together. I hope not, because if I get in trouble, they gonna get in trouble. I guess I gotta go job hunting. I wasn't ready for this. I didn't know this was gonna be a thing, but it is. I'm already at 24 minutes. About year 25. I ain't really talking about nothing. Ain't nothing going on. I was supposed to take y'all on my job, but that didn't happen. I'm doing really good. We're not spending unnecessary money. The bank did never call me back today. And I know they're about to close. Ain't nobody gonna answer the phone. I don't know why I should even try. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and if I got anything going on, I'll come back on. I thought I will because I do my videos on Saturdays when I'm washing my clothes. So yeah, I still, shocking to me, have $140 in my possession. I have food in the house, gas in the car, and I have not spent the money. I spent some money, but it's my own personal pocket change. So yeah, I'm doing good. I gotta get this right. Like, I'm trying to pay off this bill by May, and this is February. So hopefully, I don't know when IRS is releasing money. We'll see. I just sent my W-2 off because I just got it today. So he should get it by Friday. He'll probably text and ask me a few questions when he do it, and then he'll let me know when they'll release it in this direct deposit. And 1 year I had to pay, or 2 years I had to pay. But then I learned you'll do zero dependence. And when I got back like 1 year, I couldn't get my state because I had to go to a bill I had in the hospital, which is fine. And when I got my income tax back and I didn't have to pay, and I got almost $1,000, you know how happy I was about that? Even though I couldn't enjoy the $1,000, yeah, I don't get a lot. Them days of me getting, when I had 2 kids, is gone. But I'm hoping I get about the same this time because I can add to it. And then that'll be a grand towards the bill I got. So, and I forgot what the balance is. I think the balance right now is like 3 something. But with my taxes and money from my paycheck and from this part-time job, if I can get it knocked out by May, I'm going to be doing really, really good. Oh my gosh. $5,000. I would never have that bill or worry about that bill again. This is something that has to get paid. So like I said, I'm scheduled to have 2 bills every year that I pay off. It's going to be tight for the next 3 years, and I'm okay with that. And if I have to leave my little part-time job to find something that's paying a little more that work on my schedule, I will. But I'm hoping I get this done. Now, after the 3 years, I'm not going to be at a zero balance. I still may have one thing dangling because I don't make enough to where I can knock out. Like, I have one bill that's almost $10,000. I can't knock that out if I'm taking care of 2. Like, it's not possible for me to knock out 10. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I take that back. I may come close to it, put it like that, because I still got my other bills I got to pay. So after the 3 years, I will probably have one left with a small balance, or I may have small balances. I think I'm going to have small balances on 3 of them, but I'll combine them into one, and then that'll be it. And as soon as I pay up all of my debt, I'm going to buy me a car, and that'll be my only payments. I'll be making my car payments every month like crazy person, and I will definitely be put money aside. That's it. I don't have any plans for anything else. So yeah, 29 minutes. Okay, 1 minute and I'm be done. So like I said, I'm gonna go. I'm recording tomorrow. I'm about to go upstairs. My sinuses are draining. I don't know why. I guess because when it's cold, my sinuses drain, but they drain in clumps. I know that's TMI. Oh, hold on. Mucus release DM. I just took one. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm about to ramble and I don't know. So yeah, all I gotta do is clean up tomorrow. And when I say clean up, it's like it's kind of tidy up. It's nothing major. But I try to do this stuff Friday, or try to stay with it throughout the week. But when I come home, I get out of everything, and I go in that bed, and I change my clothes. And y'all know what cannonball is, right? And what you do is you get out your clothes, and you step all the way back, and you run, and you blow yourself up, and you just dive in the bed. That's me. I'm about to go do it now. Look at this. Ooh, I gotta get my fat behind to the gym. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a great evening.